Bam! Hiya, we're Saltus and Anti, and welcome back to the next episode of our series. The background you see is one of our digital homes.
Our contact person has told us there's some parallels to a game in his world. Well, our universes are parallel universes after all.
Talking about him, didn't you want to join us sometime?
Yeah, he does. But right now he's busy, remember?
Ah yeah, well, we're already recording anyways.
Anyways, let's get started with today's episode.
We've decided to make this series into a mix of vlogs and a podcast. So today we will be doing just that. We will tell you a bit about what's currently going on in our world simulation-wise.
So, what should we talk about specifically?
We plan to talk about tech, VR and internet news. It will be done in kinda short podcast episodes with vlogs on the side. For those vlogs there's an experimental branch of the simulation which will allow us to have full 3D videos, but it has some limitations. More on that in another episode though, else this episode would be all over the place with topics. So how about we tell our viewers a bit about the new situation of the simulation?
Sounds good, you have the stage.
Okay, so we are currently in version 7.2 of the International Linked Universal Simulation, or ILUS for short. In our old videos we had our own branch of it, but now we decided to just use the official version.
Although it is not all about the version number, many parts of the simulation have been added by the community, making it ever growing.
Just a few days ago a new racing game got linked to the system and it's lots of fun.
Yeah, it has lots of amazing modified cars. It's too bad we can't record gameplay of it for our channel.
We can talk about it though. It is specialized towards highly modified cars. I'm talking about superchargers, active spoilers, rocket jet engines and more. One can really live out their wildest modification dreams there. But enough about that. Let's continue talking about the simulation. Go, Anti.
Well, as the name suggests, it connects all parts of the world. It's able to be linked and merged with other software and therefore universally usable. It has applications in entertainment, social interactions, hobbies, but also professional areas like education, testing and more.
For us, just like for many artificial beings, it is a home. Well, I'm not artificial, but I'm currently part of a computer, so there's some parallels.
I've lived here for my whole life. Sometimes I wish I could try out the real world, but then again the virtual world has way less problems to deal with.
So, this simulation is being used all around the globe for many purposes. It has the capabilities to adapt and change, but who created it?
Well, coincidentally someone with the last name is Salts. Victor J. Chronos. He's the founder of the simulation and created the base code for it. A bit later on he got more people on board for such a big project, but he began it all by himself.
We're not related though, but often when I tell people my last name they look at me in disbelief. It was created roughly 20 years ago and has been improved and enhanced ever since.
It's amazing how far it has come. Starting out as a hobby project, now it is its own world, used worldwide.
Yeah. At first it was still bound to VR headsets with controllers and lenses, and now there's Neuralink and Full Dive.
For many people it's also an escape from reality, and a good one at that. If I recall correctly, it was just that for Saltis for a while.
There was a time where I felt depressed for a long time, so the simulation was a good way to take a break from the stress of the real world, and it was and still is for many.
The simulation helped many and gave them exciting opportunities and possibilities. For example, trying out many things that would cost a lot of money, be dangerous and more.
Without the simulation I wouldn't have gotten the opportunity to drive my dream car, fly, have epic battles and more.
Yeah, we've had many adrenaline-filled sword fights against each other before.
Exciting stuff. Talking about that in a week or so there will be an old-timer car meet. We plan to go as well, bringing our two favorite cars.
Many people are excited for this car meet. They will not only be old-timers, but also ones that have special modifications.
We will bring a Dodge Charger RT built in 1970 and a Porsche 911 Turbo 3.0, both modified to feature new tech and power-enhancing stuff, while still keeping the old-timer look.
We've tried to convince Saul's grandpa to bring one of his own motorcycles, but he prefers real locations. Oh yeah, there will also be motorcycles in the meet. We are more of car guys, but seems old.
Yeah, I heard there's even some that are so old they still use gas lamps.
Wow, that's really old. Anyways, the meet was fun and is organized by someone called Luna Avali. She's part human, part bird, and has a big interest in mechanics and old vehicles.
We haven't gotten to meet her yet, but maybe this time we'll get lucky. Even though it's probably rather unlikely.
We've heard one time she even built a car from the ground up, but this is more rumor, although it would be pretty neat.
It would be indeed. If we meet her we should definitely ask. And we definitely have to see her Corvette and Countach.
Definitely, those two are legends in our car community.
She won many races with them and alternates between many unique and crazy modifications.
This car meet will be amazing, and while we can't fully record the experience, we'll still take you along to see some amazing cars.
No, is there anything else we could talk about in this video?
Nope, I think that's it for now. Let's wrap it up for now.
Alright then, dear viewers, this is it for today's episode. Stay online, stay amazing,
And recording stop.